With the help of AI, I went from having a YouTube video editor, a YouTube thumbnail designer, and 2 short form video editors for Instagram and TikTok to now just having me, myself, and AI. So as you can imagine, that saves me a lot of money. And in fact, I'm still spending the same time I was before when I had a full team in place, whereas now I'm using AI to just do most of the work for me. So the time I used to spend reviewing, giving ideas, giving strategy to the team, I now can do directly to AI, and there's less revisions I need to make. So today I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step guide. This is a training I recorded for my mentorship students, showing them exactly how I would use AI to create content for social media for clients that are paying for social media management or content creation. We're focusing on a really accessible AI tool. We're not looking at lots of fancy AI tools where you're paying high subscriptions each month. We're using something that is accessible and free. And our goal here is not to automate the entire process, to have AI generating content 100%. Instead, we're using AI to do the key parts, the ideation, the strategy, the creative direction of the content, which is the most important part. So in 3, 2, 1, we're going to roll the training. People are getting very used to and annoyed with 100% AI generated content. For example, right, if you look at the news, like just that as an industry, news, politics, etc., there is so much AI content that is 100% AI, and it's just so wrong. I saw this recently about somebody who got arrested, and it was an AI video. And like the AI video is just getting all the information wrong, like so wrong. But it's just pulling information that it's finding online, right? And so it's not the AI's fault, right? It's just pulling information it finds online. But there could be some article about this person who lived in this certain city, but that was 5 years ago. And the AI is, claiming that that person lives in that city, when clearly they do not. Anybody who would follow them would know they do not, right? So just an example as to AI gets things wrong, right? So the information can be wrong, but also AI, like 100% AI generated content, like faceless, anonymous content. A lot of times you can very clearly see, okay, this is AI, and people are kind of getting to a point where, bit of a mass hate towards that type of content. So look, people don't mind or even know when their favorite creators use AI to create content at a faster rate using AI, right? But they get annoyed if somebody's using AI 100% to do the entire process, okay? So this is what I mean. It's not that we're not going to not use it. We will use AI to create content. It will save you time. It will get it done faster, and hopefully it's even better content. But we're not going to use it to just like literally do the entire process, okay? So this is how I've been using it. Okay, I'm using a lot of AI right now to create content, but what it's doing is it's just allowing me to do it faster. That's really the big thing. It's allowing me to do it faster. There's certain types of content that we're posting on my page right now that, doing it manually would probably take about 20 to 30 minutes. Doing it with AI can take about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's just really cutting down that input by such a crazy amount. And like, if you just do the maths, right? Let's say I was paying somebody $10 an hour to create that content for me, right? And they were doing, let's say, an hour a day roughly by doing it themselves. So again, based on my numbers, that would be, they would create 2 videos a day. So that's 2 videos a day. We do that for 30 days. That's 300 that I would pay them. Cool. Well, if we're now using AI, where it used to take 30 minutes, it's now taking 5 minutes. You do the maths, that's like 6 times faster. So I can theoretically divide this by 6. So now if I'm paying someone that amount, well, it would actually cost me 50. Okay, so I've literally saved $250, which is insane, per month, okay? So that is why it's powerful, and that's why we're gonna use it. It's mainly for that right there. So at this point, we're gonna assume that you have your content calendar and content ideas. Okay, so we've gotten through that in previous videos. And in our main program, we have content calendar templates that you can obviously use alongside using AI to come up with the ideas. You can use the 2 to get you to this point. And now we want to use the AI to create the content. Okay, so what I'm going to do is a live example. I'm going to, number 1, I'm going to find a competitor or a reference account for, we'll do it in the fitness industry, okay? I'm going to then feed that to AI, and I'm going to give it our current content calendar, right? I'm going to give it parameters such as, will the client record a video? Will we use what the client already gave us, or will we create from scratch? Okay, so those are kind of the very necessary piece of information I need to give to AI to help with this process. So I'm going to jump over to, different tab here, and we're going to get this going. All right. So guys, step one is to find competitor and reference account. Now I'm also going to show you this process, right, of creating the content calendar again. Okay, so we're just going to rejig this. I'm going to get this prepared. You probably already have this prepared because we've kind of gone through it together, but I'm going to prepare one live. Okay, I'm going to find some random fitness coach and pretend that that is my client and show you just a real basic example of how we would come up with the ideas for them. Then we're going to find the competitor and reference accounts. We're then going to feed it to AI with our one, and we're going to give the parameters. All right, so bear with me and let's get this going. Okay, so guys, this is my client, not actually my client. For this example, this is my client, okay? So let's get very clear on what we need to do. So we're going to screenshot his bio. That's number one. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot his 9 latest posts, okay, on Instagram, okay? So let me pull myself over here and pull these, okay? Now this is great, it's a really good example because this guy, as you can see, is posting a lot of valuable content. Like, it's a lot of information, and more information means I can feed this information to AI and probably get a clearer image of our content calendar from this, okay? So now I'm going to come to my AI tool, give them the screenshot of the 9 posts, the bio, and see what we can come up with. All right, so now we are here. What I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to write out a rough prompt. Okay, now this is a rough prompt. We've already covered a better, more direct prompt than this. I'm just doing one off the cuff. So create a content calendar for my client who's a male fitness coach who helps guys get shredded and lose weight. Focus on Instagram. I will attach first his bio so you can understand who he is and who he helps. Then, after you can confirm you understand, I will send over a screenshot of his 9 most recent Instagram posts so you can create better ideas. Now guys, the reason I'm doing this I'm basically trying to do this in 2 stages is because certain AI tools, you can only attach 1 image at a time. Okay, so for example, with this, I'm pretty sure I can just attach 1 image. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can do 2. Never mind. I can do 2. So then it's fine. But if you're using an AI tool, just check, because sometimes there's definitely tools where you can only attach 1 image. So then you'll need to add 1 and then add the other. Okay. So let's get going and let's see what this gives us. All right. So as you can see here, we've put our prompt in and AI is getting to work. So let's see. All right, so week 1, day 1, motivational content, post before and after photo of a successful client. Transform your body, transform your life, ready to get shredded. Okay, it's all right. We can improve it. Share a video demonstrating proper form for deadlifts, master the deadlift, build a stronger back, and boost fat loss. Cool. All right, guys, is it 10 out of 10? No, it's good, right? It's enough to get started. And again, basically the follow-up questions with the prompt, we can get this to a really, really damn good point, okay? So that's our first part, right? We've gotten our client and we have essentially prepared a rough content calendar specific idea. Next up, we are going to go now and find a competitor or reference account. Okay, so what I'm going to do is with this guy, I am going to come here to his following and I'm going to type coach so that I can see the other coaches that he follows, because my theory here is if he follows another coach, they're probably doing better or similar to him, right? He's probably not following people that are like way worse at social media than him. So let's just have a look through. Now the question is, who do you pick? So I'm going to go for a guy, right? Because I'm looking for another guy. It's just going to make it easier rather than referencing a female, for example. Let's go with Matt Ogus. I know he's very famous, so we'll go with him. All right. So when I look through Matt's profile, I've realized maybe he's not the best fit for the simple reason that if I just take a screenshot of 9 posts here, he has a lot of content that I don't think is going to be relevant for who we're trying to help, right? We're trying to help guys basically get shredded, lose fat, but a lot of his content here is just workouts, right? Like there's less informational video. There's also some comedy and skits. So it's not necessarily going to be the best fit. So I'm going to come here and go into coach again and see who Matt's following. That might be similar. All right, Jayhawk, let's see. Okay, same thing. So again, guys, this is a process, right? Like it's, you know, I'm giving you all this to show, like, you're not going to get it perfect right away. I'm going to now actually go back. Okay, so I'm going to go back to our original guy, Carter. I'm going to go back here and type coach again. I'm going to pick somebody else. All right, let's go with this guy. He's got more followers, which is a good start for sure. Is he going to be easy to replicate? No, not necessarily. As you can see, it's mainly kind of flexing photos. Okay, so again, we're going to go back. And again, this is just the process of elimination, finding somebody, because there's no point to me finding the guy that just takes, say, topless photos, right? Because, you know, in this case, Carter is not posting that type of content. So is he all of a sudden just going to do that? Probably not. Let's be real. Like, that's probably not going to happen. Okay, Muscle Monster. Great. This is more what I'm looking for. There's more information posts. Great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to screenshot these 9. Actually, we're going to go 12. Okay, so I'm screenshotting that. Now, come back to my little guide here. So again, I need to give the parameters to the AI as well and say, you know, will the client record a video? What will we do? Okay, so I'm going to go with this angle. All right, so let me come back to my AI. I'm going to say, okay, great. Thanks for preparing the content ideas plus calendar. Now I am attaching a screenshot of a competitor that is, you know, crushing it on social media, that's doing better than my client. In the screenshot, you will see his most recent content and the preview of what the content is about. Now, using both the ideas you gave me plus taking inspiration from the competitor, give me 9 video scripts. Or no, what we're going to do here is going to give me 9 blocks of text that could be used in videos like the ones you see in the competitor's screenshot. Okay, so let's just go for this. The videos we will create will be similar to the competitor, where we take a video of my clients, add a trending sound, and then add the text blocks on the screen as overlay. Boom, that's all the info that I'm going to give. Now we've got a slight problem, as you can see with this AI tool. Problem is I can't attach an image. Right, as you can see, there's no option to attach an image. All right, so what I'm going to have to do in this case is I'm going to, which you can see here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the content calendar they had. I'm going to copy it into my message. Okay, just like this. Let's go, if I just down here, I can actually just copy it directly. Okay, so guys, I'm so glad we're doing this live so you can see the reality, okay? You can see the reality, okay? So I need to just delete all of this extra. These are like the sources that the AI pulled all the info from. So I'm going to delete all of this. Again, it's a bit of a tedious process, but once you do this a few times, you'll get way better at this, okay? Okay, I'll come back here. Nearly done. Okay, great. I'm going to delete that block as well. I'm going to separate these out. Okay, so I've got all my info. I'm now just going to highlight all of it. Control A, and then, yeah, I'm going to take it out. I've cut that out. I'm going to go new thread, paste it in, and now I attach my screenshot. All right, so you'll see there's going to be times where you're just going to have to basically rejig the info so that you can attach, in this case, your screenshot. All right, let's fire it off and let's see what comes back. I'm going to give it a moment here to do its thing. If the AI spits back an answer within a second, it's normally not a good sign. It's normally better if it takes a bit of time, because it means it's actually scouring the internet. It's actually referencing other websites as well. Okay, so this is all still my prompt. Here's my answer. Cool, so I'll create 9 block stacks. 3 reasons you're not losing fat. Perfect, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, if I come back to my reference here, right, of this guy, like I could definitely, you can see this style, it's mimicked this style perfectly, right? If we look here, 5 foods that are killing your gains. Fantastic. Guys, so that's a really good example showing you how we create content using AI, where it's not replicating the whole process, but I take this now and I can create videos like this. As long as I have videos of my client, I can create stuff like this very damn quickly. Literally, right? Like I can get this done within minutes. So there you go, that's our live example. As you may have noticed a couple of times through that training, I referred back to our main program, our mentorship program, and that's simply because that was a training that we added in as a brand new AI course. That's one training of many inside of that new AI course. If you work one-on-one with me inside of my mentorship program, you will get access to my entire plug and play program for social media marketing. We've had hundreds of people go through that program and get incredible results, but now you'll also get our brand new AI course as well. Again, this is just one of the many trainings within there. If you want to learn more about that, you can see in the description of this video, there'll be some details about how you can work with me. Until next time, have a good one.